Hello, welcome to Ghost Prime Transformers Reviews. I'm Ghost Prime, but enough about me. Let's take a look at this guy, Generation Select's G2 Sandstorm. This is the Camo version of Ramjet that we got with the 2-pack. So this one is an exclusive figure, and you can still kind of find him out and about. I think a lot of the major retailers have him. There's a lot of history that involves around this particular character. It never came to fruition. It was an unreleased Generation 2 mold, or rather paint scheme. And the first time that I think it was ever shown was by someone named Maz on his website, which I'll link down in the description. You really should check it out. Great article on this guy showing a lot of pictures of a hand-painted prototype from a Generation 2 mold. He is very cool. There's a lot of differences between the 2007 one and this one. And even in 2007, it was uncovered that they had actual package art. So this was almost in production. Then in 2012, someone found an actual production sample. It didn't have any paint on it, but it was done up in the beige and brown colors like this one. It did have a chrome windshield and a couple different little things here and there, because this one is an approximation of it. I absolutely adore this figure. So let's get in close. Without any further ado, let's get to the review. All right, skipping the box is just that normal Generation Select plain brown box. Nothing really special about it. It comes with instructions. We all know what the instructions look like. I'm just going to get right into it. It comes with the 2 null rays as accessories. They do go on his shoulders. Now this is in a direct repaint of the Earthrise version. He's no different. Mine doesn't have any QC issues, which is really good. I really appreciate that. His color breakdown, though, is really good. I really, really like it. I like how he's got the brown accents here, the black here. What's interesting is that it's even painted on the inside here with a little red triangle. One of the things that would be interesting is if Toy Hacks would do maybe a label sheet for this and put the original the sticker sheet that was here. You can kind of see that on the box art. If you want to check that out here, you can kind of see how on the box art it has like a missile here, and this is a different, and there's like different stickers here. I would love to see that on here. Turning it around a bit, you can see on the back is where you can see all the camo show up, and he does have a face on the nose cone. One of the things he does not have is the face on this nose cone, which I think is a missed opportunity. I think they should have actually included that. I would have liked that a lot, to have it just right here on the sides of his head. I think that'd been really cool. It's getting real close at that face. Now the face is kind of hard to get light on there, but it's a nice face sculpt. It's got some nice red eyes on there, and it's the same face sculpt as the one from Earthrise. Going down, all the paintwork is done quite beautifully, very expertly done. Joints are nice and tight. Moving on to the back and back around. So getting into comparisons, I don't have the Generation 1, because there were only prototypes, but here he is next to the painted version of the prototype. Here he is next to the unproduced production sample of the prototype. Here he is next to the Earthrise version. So you can see how these two look together. Again, it's just a straight repaint. Turn them around. Now, articulation and transformation is exactly the same as the Earthrise version. If you'd like to see my review on that or see the transformation, please check out my review. I'd go over all that. So I'm just going to get him transformed into jet mode. All right, here he is in jet mode. And as you can see in jet mode, a lot of that detail, that paint work comes through on the back. It looks very good. He doesn't have any on the back of the legs, but I don't actually mind that. I like how these sort of match, so it kind of blends in. I don't think this stands out too much. The Decepticon logos are done in brown also, which is a very cool little, just kind of, little detail. I really enjoy that. One of the things that on the production sample it doesn't have is this one doesn't have the red triangle. I guess probably because there's too many pieces here, then they didn't want to put the red triangles there. I would have liked that. Now the face here on the nose cone, this is just my favorite feature. I think this thing looks awesome in jet mode. I absolutely adore this. I've always been a sucker for jets in general. So this one is a very welcome addition to the collection. He does not have the DC on here at all, like on the pre-production. And he's got the weird engines that don't really match, but he also has these two engines, so that kind of makes up for it. You know, overall, I think it's just an excellent looking version of Ramjet. So let's take a look at this guy with the original. As you can see, some things are different. There's no DC here. He doesn't have the triangle pieces above the jets right there. He does have the face. Just very cool. I definitely appreciate the attention to detail in this guy. And let's take a look at him with his Earthrise counterpart right here. As you can see, much more the nose cone is painted on this one. So he's got a much deeper nose cone than this little one right here, which I really like this. I think this again sets it off really well. I love the paintwork. These two actually are a wonderful pair. They look great together. They really do look good together. And I think they'll look even better when you get the actual G2, the purple and black one, which it hasn't been announced, but come on, we know it's coming. Hasbro would be stupid not to do that. Here's these from the top. And they look from the side. The bottom. Overall, love this guy. So this figure may not be for everybody. He definitely represents a time that could have been in Generation 2 Transformers history. I really am glad to see this made into fruition. I love the nose cone art. I wish he had it right here. There's a couple little things. Overall, I think it's a wonderful looking deco. I like the paintwork and the color scheme on him. He's really cool, and for me, it was a must-have. I'm very interested in the history. I have been in the past, looking up some rare Transformers, unproduced things, and this one was definitely a cool one because it was just that close to being produced. So it's right there. And actually, I would say if you really like it, pick it up in your collection. If not, understandably, Seekers are a dime a dozen. There's so many of them. But if you're looking for a Conehead, you can't find them, maybe you can get this one as a stand-in. He's really cool, and I can't say more about him. I think he's awesome. So if you like this review, hit that thumbs up button, hit the thumbs down vote button if you have to. Subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe.